Welcome back, everybody, to Aldrich Field. My name is Jeffrey Calhoun, a senior here at Pius, here with Bo Stamper here on color, a junior here at Pius, for the season finale for the Pius X Thunderbolts. We're here on senior night as the 2-6 Thunderbolts face off against the 4-4 Fremont Tigers. Now, Fremont is currently ranked 18th in the state as far as Class A goes, so they are knocking on the door of a playoff bid and are expected to come out guns blazing. On the other end, you have Pius, who, while the state tournament is out of hand for them, it is senior night, so I expect them to try to have a lot of fun, leave everything out there, and possibly crush the dreams of Fremont. So, Bo, what do you think the keys are for Pius getting a good end-season win here?
Well, they really need to come out shooting on offense. They've had a problem on marching down the field, have had a lot of 3-and-outs, but if they can get their passing game going, usually their run game has been there, but hopefully they could march down the field sometimes and put some points on that board.
Completely agreed. And Pius has played a lot of the year quite conservatively, running the ball. Has been okay for them as their star running back, Matt Bowie, has 757 yards on the year in 8 games. Pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Plus, he's a junior, so they get him back next year. But they do have a very good air attack with receivers like Staub and Sutko that they haven't utilized a ton. So with this being their last game, might as well leave everything out on the field and let these seniors go out with a good win.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Tyrus Pecci has a great arm, can throw it very deep, and it'd be nice to see him utilize Staub, who has a height advantage on most corners and is very skilled.
Completely agreed. Staub is a beast that just hasn't been utilized a ton. Now, as we talked about, it is senior night, but Pius, despite being 2-6 at this point, has some hope for next season. A lot of their star players do return. Cole Skarupa, Tyrus Pecci, Matt Bowie, they're all juniors and will be coming back most likely next season. So we got about 90 seconds till kickoff, and despite the 2-6 record, this Pius student section is as rocking as ever. The stands are packed, as for a lot of these seniors in the student section, this will be their last game as a Thunderbolt. So this is huge for them, huge for this school. So it looks like Pius will come out first to kick off this game.
So their defense will be able to get out there for the start, hopefully make a stop, get the ball back. It'd be really crushing if Fremont could just march down the field. So we'll see if they can make a stop, maybe get some momentum.
About 20 seconds here for Pius's season finale. This would be a huge win for Pius if they were able to come out with this one tonight and gain some serious momentum going into next season. Clock's hit 0. Pius will get ready to kick off. Senior night at Aldrich. Here we go. And we're off. Caught at the 10, bobbled a little bit. Got a block, looking for a lane. Gets a little bit down around the 34-yard line. And Fremont's offense will go ahead and come onto the field.
Tackle was made by Henry Meyer, the Pius senior.
Meyer, another great senior on the defense who just doesn't get his name called enough, doesn't get the respect he deserves. But all in all, a great player. Sintek gonna hand it off. Right up the middle. Gain of about 6 yards.
Tackles made by Joe Succo.
Gonna bring up about 2nd and 4. Two receivers to the left. Sintek, handoff, trying to find a lane. It's maybe a yard.
And great tackle by Joe Succo. Was able to bring him down right at the line. But so now it's 3rd down and 2. So it's a huge 3rd down play here for Pius. Trying to get their offense on the field here early.
This would be huge to hold Fremont to a 4 and out right out the gate. Get some momentum and trying to pull off this upset. Micah Moore in the backfield with Carter Sintek. Sintek looks like he's going to throw for it. Can't find anything. Throws. Not even close. Going to bring up 4th and 2.
And a great job by the Pius defensive line there. Was able to put some pressure on the Fremont quarterback, force him to rush himself, and then wasn't really able to find a man open. So great job by the Pius defense.
And huge for them to hold them. One thing people I don't think talk about enough is Fremont's running back, Micah Moore, in 8 games has over 1,000 yards. That is huge for a high schooler. And the fact that Pius was able to hold him to a 3 and out right out the gate is phenomenal. Ooh, got a hand on it, but got it away. Going to be down around the 30 and take a good Fremont roll. Going to be down to about the 16. Pius' offense will take over from their own 16-yard line. Let's see what Pesci and this offense can do. Fremont showing pressure. Pesci going to hand it off. Bowie, Matt Bowie.
Good run there by Matt Bowie. Really good running back for Pius. He's a tough runner. Has put up some good numbers this year. And has really been success of the offense of what they've had.
Again, kid's got 757 yards on the year. Very likely that he goes over 800 a night, which would be huge going into his senior season. Pesci gonna fake it, throws over the middle. Stop! First down! Oh, looks like it's going to get called back for a penalty. Oh, no!
Looks like it'll be a face mask on the defense, which is huge. We'll put Pius up 15 yards.
That is huge. It was already a first down. Will be pushed up even more. And Pius will now be inside Fremont territory.
So Pius hoping to keep the momentum going on this drive. Get a few more first downs, get into scoring position.
Pesci gonna hand it off. No, it's an end around. It's in the lane, needs a block. Sideline. Wow. Marcus Dustin, the senior. What a move. First down.
And that was very well executed by Pius offense. Dustin got the ball on the reverse and only had one man to beat out. There, one man was trying to track him down.
Phenomenal execution there. Pesci gonna throw this time low. Gonna fall incomplete. bring up 2nd and 10. Going to go in a very similar formation. Pecci going to keep it. From there. Pushed out around the 27-yard line, and the Thunderbolts are moving.
Great run there by Tyrus Pecci. Nice to see him getting to use his legs and run. They haven't utilized him as a runner very often, but he's very fast, and it's nice to see that.
2 minutes and 41 seconds into the game, and Pius is moving. Same formation. Pecci gonna roll. Pecci pushed out around the 25-yard line. Bring up 4th down. Decision time. Try to keep the momentum swinging. You kick the field goal.
So it looks like they'll keep the offense out here. Jeffrey, do you like that call?
I'm not sure. If they make it, I like the call, but it's bold on the first drive. This will be a momentum shifter or momentum killer. If they can get 2 yards, this could, 3 minutes into the game, set the tone. So Pecci will go. Bowie in the backfield. Frank in motion. Hand off to Bowie. Bowie from the bicycle. Grab the throw. And looks like they're going to be short, but we'll check the flag.
So it looks like Fremont will get the ball. Huge stop right there for Fremont defense.
No, it's going to be a 1st down for Pius. Penalty gave Pius the ball back. Maybe? We will see. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that, folks. We're having a bit of technical difficulties here with some feedback, trying to get that fixed. All right, I think we got the feedback fixed there. Again, apologies about that.
So good catch there for Fremont. Drew Sellen. It looks like Fremont's threatening to get into Pius territory.
First and 10 from the Fremont 42. Pitch blown up immediately. Wow. Gonna bring up 2nd and 12. Great tackle there by Pius. Gonna go 3 receivers to the right. Syntax sends a man in motion. Syntax steps back, looking for something. Looks like he's gonna run with it. No, throws over the middle. Caught. Sorensen. Sorensen breaking tackles. Correction, Selhorn there.
So I'll go back to Sellen again for another big gain. Now they're in Pius territory.
Gonna bring up 1st and 10 from Pius' 37.
Though it's only early in the game, it looks like Fremont's passing game has been going well.
Syntek got 2 men behind him. Syntek just gonna hand it off. Punting's gonna get brought down there.
I've really been impressed with Pius' run defense here early, as Fremont has not been able to get much success on the ground. It's all been in the air, so it's nice to see, especially after the last game.
Syntek rolls to his left. Trying to find something, throws over the middle. One-handed grab!
Wow.
My goodness. You haul that in? Wow, true selling. What a catch.
So another reception for him.
Looks like they're going to call that one incomplete, but great effort nonetheless. Looked like he had that for a second.
Selling has really been Fremont's go-to receiver so far here early in the game.
Syntek on 3rd and long. Carter Syntek throws out of bounds.
It looks like they'll say he caught it.
Ooh. That's generous. It's hard to tell from up here. But it's going to bring up.
So it looks like he'll bring up 4th down and 1. It'd be nice for Pius to make a stop on 4th down, just like Fremont had done to us.
Syntek going to go into center. Drew Syntek hands it off. Right up the middle. Got it. He's still moving. Down around the 12-yard line is Micah Moore. On the rush, got the 1st down inside the red zone, threatening to score. First and 10 from Pius' 17. Syntek and the Tigers knocking on the door. Syntek's got Moore to his right, left. Syntek gonna throw it out to Moore. Moore wide open! Touchdown Fremont!
So great offensive possession there by Fremont. Was able to get on the board first.
And Syntek Moore was just all alone. No one around him. Was able to get out on that screen pass and score very easily. So, 7 minutes into the first quarter, Fremont will come on to kick the extra point to try to go up 7-0. Kick is up, and it is good. Fremont leads Pius 7-0, 5:06 to go in the first quarter here on senior night. Now look, while Fremont did draw first blood, Pius' offense has been rolling tonight. That one drive was very impressive. Carney just made a gutsy call to go for it on 4th and short and could not convert. Looked like they would get there after the penalty flag was thrown, but ended up being a turnover on downs. They cannot let this demoralize them. They're moving. The play calling tonight is the best I've seen all season so far. Granted, it's only been one drive, but if they can continue like this, they have a shot.
So Pius will have set to receive Cole Scrupa and Sammy Manzito.
These two have been dynamic all year at the return position. Let's see what they can do tonight. Nathan Jones to kick it away. And looks like that's going to go close to out of bounds. No, it's returned by someone close up front, but going to be fair caught.
Looks like it was caught by Quinlan Mandery.
Another great senior for this team. Pius is going to have solid field position to start things off. 1st and 10 from the 30. 5:05 to go in the first quarter.
Pius offense hoping to keep a rhythm here on this drive.
Petchy just going to hand it up to Bowie on 1st down. Bowie powering forward. Get maybe 3 yards there. Bring up 2nd and 2. Correction, they're going to spot it at 2nd and 3.
So here in this second possession for Pius, they'll keep in Matt Bowie, which is an interesting move. They have multiple running backs that they use, but looks like they'll stay with Bowie, who's been quite impressive this year.
On trips to the left. Oh, ball's on the ground! Still out! Pius lands on it. Loss of a few yards, but better than losing the football. Going to bring up 3rd and very long. Just a botched play. Looked like it was going to be a fake handoff. It just got messed up.
Gustav will get the recovery on the fumble, which is huge because Fremont would have recovered that. They would have had great field positioning, looking to get up by 2 scores here early in the game.
James Frank going to come in for Joe Sutko on this 3rd and 14. 2 receivers right for Petchy, 1 to his left. Petchy, looks like they're just going to run it on 3rd and long. And Bowie's got a lane. Bowie's powered forward. Bowie's got the 1st down. Wow! Matt Bowie!
Interesting play call to run it on 3rd down and long, but it worked, I guess. Bowie with a great, powerful run to get the 1st down, and they'll move the sticks.
Matt Bowie just showing his power, able to hit every hole, and will bring up 1st and 10. Oh, a little bit of movement on the Fremont line. Petchy going to throw, short pass, caught. Trying to break a tackle, and he does! He stays in bounds, leaps forward for a little bit.
Catch is made by Vincent Trin for Pius.
Unfortunate he couldn't stay up from that, because if he did, he would have been gone. Almost dragged it out of bounds. How he stayed it, I'm still not exactly sure, but great play. First and 10, 42-yard line. Petchy gonna fake the handoff, gonna run, and he's gonna get sacked.
Tackle made by Nick Hart. Fremont defense line just went flying through Pius offense line. Able to track down Petchy for a loss of a few yards there.
We'll bring up 2nd and 14 for the Bolts. Inside Fremont territory, but trying to get deeper so they can get on the board. Petchy looks like he's going to throw with it for Trent. Caught, 40-yard line. Power still trying to move forward.
So another target to Vincent Trent, another catch. Looked like he's almost about to scrape off the tackle, but it's brought down.
And Trent, another senior whose name I haven't called much this year, but he's having a great night so far with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bring up 3rd and 7. Vincent Trent going to go out to the left again. See if he gets another reception. Petchy. Play action. Petchy running around. Trying to find something. Throws! And will go out of bounds.
Really dangerous situation there for Pius. Petchy had 2 Fremont defensive linemen running after him.
Pius once again in that awkward zone. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. Got a very long 4th down here. About 3rd and 7. Down 7-0. About 97 seconds left to go in the quarter. Sutko's going to come in for James Frank as they decide what to do. Looks like they'll go for it. 3 receivers left. Another 4th down. Pecci steps back, rolls to his right. Tyrus Pecci going to heave, flag on the field. End zone. Going to fall incomplete. We'll check the flag.
Looks like it was on the line, so it is against Pius, but Fremont will decline.
Another 4th down that Pius just can't convert. I like the call. I think it was a great call, just couldn't get it. So we'll bring up 1st and 10 for Fremont at their own 38-yard line. Up 7-0. The minute 36 left to go in the quarter. Syntek sends a man in motion. That's Sorensen. Syntek, handoff. Moore trying to power forward, gets about 2 yards.
So after a couple yards, he'll get brought down by Angel David Morales, another senior.
Second and 7. Syntek throws. High ball. Caught. Selling. Shifted. Ball's free on the ground. Recovered by Julian Castillo. Castillo running the other way. Can he get there? Gets a block. Reverses field. Oh my goodness.
Wow, and a huge play there for the Bolts as Fremont Seller had fumbled the ball after a good reception and juked out a couple men, but was not able to keep the ball in his arms. So recovery by Julian Castillo, and he'll bring it back into Pius territory.
Castillo said, if you aren't going to put me in as running back, I'll just run it back as a linebacker. Wow. Flag on the play. We'll see what it is for. See if it was before or after the fumble.
So I don't see Pecci out there, so it looks like... Oh, there goes Pecci out. So it looks like Pius will have the ball.
So it must have been after the fumble recovery. Have as good a field position as they would have had. Now we're on their own 40 instead of Fremont's 30. Still a huge play for Pius, though, despite the penalty. Pecci, better watch out. Someone's coming for him. Boo's going to get dragged down around the sticks. Clock will run probably out to the end of the first quarter.
Tackles made by Mason Limbuck.
2nd and 10. We'll see if Pius decides to run another play here. Looks like they'll try to get one more off. Pecci. Handoff. Matt Bowie. Bowie powering. Gain of about 6 yards there. And looks like that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Fremont Tigers up over Pius. 7-0 here at Aldrich. But Pius powering forward after a huge fumble recovery.
So as part of senior night for Pius, we'll be announcing the Thunderettes, the marching band, and the football team on who's the seniors and their parents. So we'll start off here with seniors for football. Maddie Andreessen, the student manager, daughter of Tim and Janelle Andreessen. Trenton Beanie, son of Brad and Christine Beanie. Carter Blowers, son of Jason and Amber Blowers. Mac Boatman, son of Ken and Lisa Boatman. Julian Castillo, son of Ernie and Marianne Castillo. Herman Dolzal, son of Frank Dolzal and Elizabeth Johnson. Marcus Dustin, son of Chad and Mindy Dustin. Jackson Fender, son of Robert and Amanda Fender, and the late Jennifer Fender. James Frank, son of Aaron and Leslie Frank. Tyler Kirkman, son of Jeremy and Jamie Kirkman. Cody Kumke, son of Todd and Jenny Kumke. Quinlan Mandery, son of Mike and Dee Mandery. Sammy Manzito, son of Sam and Angela Manzito. Henry Meyer, son of Jerry and Chris Meyer. Hector Mora, son of Hector Mora and Norma Perez Mendez. Angel David Morales, son of Abram and Rosara Morales. Jacob Mollendor, son of Matt and Abby Mollendor and Kelly Mollendor. Joe Staub, son of Kurt and Lisa Staub. Joe Succo, son of Dave and Jen Succo. Vincent Trin, son of Patrick and Min Tram Trin.
So for all these seniors, their 4 years of high school, we thank you so much for your help and great job on this team. Last play, Pius got hit with a big sack, loss of about 6 yards. So we'll bring up 4th and 9, and Pius will punt it away for the first time tonight.
So heartbreaking possession there for Pius. Right after they got the fumble, got some momentum, Fremont defense made a stand and forced Pius to punt it away.
So high kick for Pecci. Gonna be down around the... Oh, takes a great Pius bounce. Oh, did they touch it? Hold on.
Looks like they're saying he touched it, but...
We'll see what the call is. Pius get the ball back? We'll see what they say. And looks like it's going to be Fremont's ball.
So it looks like they'll say that Fremont returner did not touch it.
Would have been another huge turnover for Pius, but Fremont backed up quite a bit. Sintek sends Moore in motion. Sintek hands it off to Moore. Moore trying to find something, gets brought down behind the sticks.
Tackle will be made there by Julian Castillo.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for Fremont. Sintek in the shotgun. 3 men to his left. Sintek looking around for someone. Takes a high shot. Got his man. Knocked out.
Wow.
Great coverage.
Right as it got into the Fremont's receiver's hands, Jack Sorensen, Joe Succo knocked the ball out of his hands. Huge play there for Pius to knock it out of his hands. If it would have been a catch, Fremont would have gotten a first down and it would have been at about the 45-yard line.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 inside their own 25-yard line. Sintek rolls left. Sintek trying to find a man. Got Sellen wide open. Dropped. Sellen could not haul that one in.
Looks like it was just short there. Sellen. Coverage by Sammy Manzito and Jack Schaefer's. So they went deep again. but was not able to haul it in, so Fremont will be forced to punt here on 4th down 10.
Great coverage there by Pius, just this entire drive. So we'll bring up 4th and 10, and Fremont will punt it away. And it gets up there. Manzito calls for a fair catch. Pius will take over with great field position around midfield. So Pius will take over. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. See if Pius can finally get on the board. 10 minutes left in the half. Oh, that's going to be offsides. Oh. No, that's going to be a false start.
So some confusion there on the line. Not a great start for Pius, offense possession. Bring up 1st down 15.
Still solid field position to start. Don't let this rattle them. They're at about midfield still. Have a great chance to capitalize and try to get on the board with 10 minutes left to go in the half. Down 7-0. Pesci with one man behind him. Pesci just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie falls down. Loss of a yard or two there.
Looks like he ran into the back of Pius offense lineman Tyler Castle.
Oh, and he's hobbling a little bit.
Did look like he went down a little bit weird there, so hopefully Bowie is okay.
It looked like he just tried to bounce to the outside and maybe stepped wrong. So we'll try to see who they put in it, running back in place of Bowie for now. Castillo's still on the sidelines, so. Pesci looks. He's going to throw for it. Secco wide open. Secco! Joe Secco!
So a great connection there between Joe Succo and Tyrus Pesci for a big 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the year right there.
Bring up 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's really what Pius needed right there. Needed a big play. Need to get something going on offense because the last few possessions they looked a little bit slow.
And having both Bowie and Castillo on the sideline is forcing them to throw, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Looks like it's Dustin there in the backfield with him. Pesci going to roll to his right, trying to find an edge. Tyrus Pesci jukes him in. Did he get there? What's the call? He got close.
So no signals of a touchdown. Mark him short there.
Looks like he got pushed out just before the pylon, so it's going to be 1st and goal around 4-yard line.
Great run there by Tyrus Pesci, along with a great leading blocker, Marcus Dustin, who's filling in as the running back.
Pius knocking on the door, trying to tie this game up. Pesci's got Staub out left, far in single coverage. Just going to hand it off to Castillo. Castillo bounces to the left. Julian Castillo! Touchdown Bolts!
So a huge touchdown there for Julian Castillo. Put Pius on the board and have a chance to tie it up here with the PAT.
What a great run. Castillo hasn't been in a while at running back, but went in tonight and definitely capitalized. Gets high. And it's good. Tie game here at Aldrich. 7-all Fremont Pius. 8:44 left to go in the half. Here we go, folks. It's senior night. Just a great drive altogether by Pius, despite Bowie going out, forced them to go to the air quite a bit more. Great catch by Sutko, great run by Pecci, just everything just flowed perfectly. This is the team that Pius has wanted all year.
Yeah, it was a great offensive possession to see. Puts them on the board. Tie game here in the second quarter, early in the game. And Pius has had some trouble not getting blown out in the first half sometimes, as the opposing team has had some very good first halves against Pius. Pius usually has a decent second half, but it's really good to see them coming out fighting.
They'll go ahead and kick it off. Goes low into the left, and it's going to go out of bounds around the 8-yard line. No, Bo, I completely agree. Pius usually does way better in the second half. And this team, again, they struggle in the first half, but they get better as they go along. And if they can keep it close with Fremont, go into the half tied or down one score, they have a real shot at winning this game.
Yeah, and it's really great to see Pius coming out here and fighting. They know that their chances of getting a playoffs are not there, but it's really nice to see them coming out here and fight, give it their all, and maybe even crush Fremont's playoffs dreams.
Gonna hand it off, and he's gonna get dragged down way behind the sticks. Pius' defense is shutting down Micah Moore.
So Barrett Walker just went flying through the line. Made a huge tackle there. Bring up second down and 11.
So second 11 for the Tigers with 8 minutes left to go in the half, tied 7-all. Sintek with Moore to his right. Moore trying to run and gets dragged down again!
Now this time, James Frank joins in on the fun for another loss of yards for Fremont. Bring up third down. Pius defense looking good so far. Hoping to make a third down stop here and get the ball back to their offense.
Bring up 3rd and 12. Defensive backs got to be ready because they're definitely going to the air here. Morris and Sorensen in motion. Sintek looking for something. Sintek falls incomplete. 4th and 12. And they're going to have to put this one away.
So great defensive stand right there for Pius. As Fremont, last two possessions have not been successful. It's really great to see Pius defense make a couple stands and give the ball back to Pecci and the Pius offense.
So it looks like it'll be Skrupa and Manzito back again once again to receive correction. Skrupa moves way up. And Manzito's got a fair catch at around the 30-yard line. So 7:16 left, tied 7-all. Pius has a chance here. And look, while they've been throwing the ball quite a bit tonight, don't be surprised if they try to run it a little bit more here. As they do get the ball to start the second half, they're going to try to give Fremont as little time to respond as possible if they can get it in the end zone here. Pecci gonna hand it off. Gain of about 3 or 4. Looks like they put Marcus Dustin in there at running back.
And it's also really nice to see that Pius has been going in the air as well. Usually they're a very conservative team and only run the ball and pass when they really need to, but they've been getting into the air and throwing to multiple receivers such as Vincent Trin, Joe Staub, Joe Sutko. It's really good to see.
Yeah, it looks like a timeout's going to be called.
So now we'll go over the Pius Senior Thunderettes. So first, Amelia Shakowski, daughter of Damian and Elizabeth Shakowski, and Brianna Wemhoff, daughter of Dave and Michelle Wemhoff. So we thank you, Pius Senior Thunderettes, for all that you've done for the school and being out here every single Friday night.
So as we get ready to come out of the timeout, it'll be about 6 and 7 for Pius. 6:36 to go in the half. 7-all. Pius trying to take the lead here as they go into halftime. Pecci gonna step back, looking for a man, takes a deep shot downfield. Jack Schaefer's falls incomplete. Could have been picked off there by Jack Sorensen.
And what a pass right there. That was a very long pass, the longest pass we've seen Pecci make this season.
It was just barely too short, about a yard. Gonna bring up 3rd and 7. Again, 6:28 left to go in the half, tied 7-7 as Pius tries to convert this 3rd down. See what they decide to do here. Pecci gonna roll to his right, trying to find something, got a lane, Tyrus Pecci. Gonna be just short of the line to gain, it looks like.
So Pecci will get another run right there. They've been really using him almost as a running back this game, a lot more than they usually have. Haven't really let him use his legs, and he's a very fast runner, has really made an impact here early in this game.
Oh, and it's nice they're utilizing Pecci because a lot of the year, Pecci has just hasn't done a whole lot, but they're utilizing him so much more tonight, and it looks like they're going to stay on this field for 4th and 1. Gutsy call by Carney. Let's see if it works out.
I wonder if they're just doing a hard count here, trying to get Fremont off sides.
Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and call that timeout. Reassess.
So good discipline by the Fremont defensive line to not jump. Pius will be forced to punt the ball, which I bet that they're pretty confident with, considering that their defense has made 2 very good stops in the last possessions.
So, correction, it was not a timeout, it was a delay of game penalty, which honestly I don't mind. It backs them up a little bit, gives them more room to punt. I'll go ahead and get it off. Oh! They touched it, and Pius, get it back! In and out of the hands. And Pius has got it! Oh! The break, the bolt's needed! Another special teams miscue for Fremont. Looked like they had touched it last time Pius punted, but definitely did this time. So Pius will get the ball back inside Fremont territory with 5:25 left to go. And if they play this right, they can score 2 times in a row, not even giving Fremont the ball back. Again, 5:25 left to go in the half. Tie game, 7-7. All right, Pecci. Just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie up the middle. Power and forward. Wow. Get him about 6 there.
So they'll go with the ground game to start off this possession. which I really like, especially since there's still 5 minutes left, and their hope would be to take as much time as they can off the clock so they won't give Fremont much time if they give the ball back.
Official spot's going to be 2nd and 5. Trying to get at least in the field goal range here. Pesci just going to hand it off to Bowie again. Bowie trying to bounce. Forward progress should get him to about the 30-yard line. All right, 3rd and 4. Pesci has been dynamic on the ground. They have a lot of options here. Looks like a little bit of confusion there on both sides. 3rd and 4. Tyrus Pesci going to throw a short pass. Papa Manzino rips it out. 1st down.
So a great catch there, and great battle there by Sammy Manzito. Looks like the corner and the wide receiver both had their hands on the ball, but Manzito was able to grab the ball. Could have been an interception right there for Fremont with green grass. So huge play there for Pius, and they'll move the 6 for 1st down.
Wow, what a play. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Pesci gonna roll to his left, looking for a man. End zone shot! In and out of the hands. Saab is not happy with himself there, but it was great coverage there by Fremont. Second and 10 with 3:21 left to go in the half. Tied 7-7. Pius trying to get on the board before the end of the half. Pesci sends Frank in motion. Pesci, hand off to Bowie. Bowie trying to find something. Matt Bowie powered forward. Bring up 3rd down.
So although it wasn't one of his longest runs, that was really, I feel like, one of his best runs I've seen. He was able to have a really good read there. Had defenders on a couple sides, was able to make the right move and gain 5 or 6 right there. And it really could have easily been a loss of 2 or 3. So great run there by Bowie.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the left hash. Pesci going to throw for it. Low pass. Looks like he hauled it in.
So a good catch there by Joe Staub. But I don't know if that will be enough for a 1st down.
See where they spot him. And it will.
Still move the sticks, and Pius keeps on marching down the field.
Here we go, Thunderbolts. About 3 minutes left to go in the half. Pius knocking on the door. Definitely in field goal range now, but they're looking for more than that. The nice thing is it's not 1st and goal, it's 1st and 10. Pesci looks, throws, end zone shot!
Looks like Pius crowd is looking for a flag and bench. Trying to get a pass interference there.
Not sure how I feel about that call. It looked like it was dragged down, but being this far away as it was in the back left corner, it's hard to tell. But there will be no flag. We'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This pass was intended for James Frank.
Second and 10 from the 18-yard line. Pesci gonna take another shot. Manzino jukes the back. Touchdown, Pius! Hold on. He may have been just short. A yard short, but a great run by Manzino.
Great catch and run by Sam Manzito. Was able to spin off a guy. Almost got into the end zone. They'll mark him short.
And look, while he did not get the touchdown, I almost commend him for not getting it. It's going to run the timeout more. Plus, if he reached, he may have lost the ball, which would have been very bad. And now, they're going to have less time to score. Going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie powers forward. What's the call? No call yet. Looks like it'll be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Pius.
Pius takes the first lead of the night. 13-7. Oh.
A great possession there by Pius. Right after getting the buff punt. It's great to see, and they get the PAT through the uprights here. A one touchdown game going to the halftime.
And it's good. 14 unanswered points for the Bolts to go up 14-7 with a minute 54 left to go in the half. How do you do, Thunderbolts? And again, if Pius can stop Fremont here, that would be huge, as again, they do get the ball to start up the second half. Pius playing the best ball they have played so far this year.
That was really good time management too for Pius. They got the ball with about 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half, and were able to take off about 3 minutes to get the touchdown. So great execution there on the offense possession.
And that's the thing, is they didn't even go that far. They took over from about the 35-yard line, and being able to eat that much clock was huge. So Pius' defense got to step up here. Held them to a 4-and-out last time. Low kick there. Going to be caught around the 10-yard line. Going to fake pitch it. Trying to find an edge. And going to be dragged down around the 35-yard line. There's Jackson Sizza there on the run.
Tackle was made there by Henry Meyer. Pius. With a huge tackle.
Meyer having a good night on defense. So Fremont's offense will take over with a minute 44 to go left in the half. Pius' defense got to make a huge stand here. Fremont's going to be moving fast. Sintek pressured immediately. Sintek going to get brought down. Throws that out of bounds.
Pius won intentional grounding.
Yeah, Pius calling for intentional grounding, but they're not going to get it. It may have gone past the line of scrimmage. That may be part of the reason why they did not get it.
So James Frank had gotten to him. They threw it away just in time before he was brought down.
Sintek has no receivers to the left with Malachi Moore with him. Gonna roll to his right. Sintek trying to find something. Gonna throw. Just go out of bounds again. Gonna bring up 3rd and 10. Man, forget not letting Fremont score. Pius may have another shot here at points. 3rd and 10, and they're throwing the ball, so it's stopping the clock. Pius still has 2 timeouts. They have a chance to go up 2 scores here before the half.
And get the ball back.
Yeah. This could be huge if they could hold them here.
Pius defense, his last 3 possessions have looked very good. Fremont hasn't gotten anything going in these last few possessions. And really haven't even gotten anywhere close to Pius territory.
No. Outside of that first few minutes when they scored, they really haven't done anything since. Against Pius has scored 14 unanswered since Fremont went up 7-0. Gonna bring up 3rd and 10 from the 36. Sintek got 1 receiver to each side. Micah Moore with him in the backfield. Carter Sintek looking around, gonna take another deep shot. Sorensen, no! Oh, almost picked off there. slipped in and out of the hands of Skrupa. But may have been the right move to just let it drop as Pius may end up in better field position here. So Pius is going to get the ball back here with about 80 seconds to go. Manzito's going to go back to about the 30-yard line to return it. Oh! Botch punt! Brought down! Oh my God! Oh!
Marcus Dussel was able to wrap him up and bring him down inside at about the 15-yard line. Huge play right there. So Pius will get great field positioning with a minute and 12. And if they can score here, make it a two-possession game and get the ball back at halftime.
Are you kidding me? Another miscue on special teams for Fremont results in great field position for Pius. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Are you kidding me?
Wow, and so far through this game, all things have been going Pius' way, especially in the second quarter with just that, the blocked punt and then the sack, and then also their defense has been doing great, offense as well.
Pesci gonna look back to throw. Tyrus Pesci, end zone shot! Touchdown, Sammy Manzito!
So, wow, the momentum all going Pius' way after that touchdown. Really something we haven't seen here at home. Pius is really looking good here.
They left him all alone. Made a quick hop, caught in the middle of the end zone. Pius up 27 over the playoff-looking Fremont Tigers, trying to crush some dreams here. And it's gonna be good. Wow!
Pius has really just brought new energy to this game. More than we've seen any other game this season. And then this is in the last game, and there's no playoff hopes on the stake for Pius. They're just coming out, giving it their all, and it's been going their way.
It's really funny how often you see teams that have no shot at any postseason just beating teams that are way higher than their caliber. You saw it a few years ago. UNLV was about 3-8, went on the road to play an 8-win Nevada team, won that game. Syracuse beat a good Wake Forest team with no playoff hopes, bowl hopes even, of that matter. And Pius is doing the same thing right here, sitting at 2-6. They are pouring it on over a Fremont team that is trying to make it to the playoffs. Gonna kick it off. Gonna be Hudson Cunnings on the return. Cunnings running right. Cunnings tries to stiff arm her man. Flag on the field, gonna be down around the 20.
So Pius defense will run back onto the field. Have been very impressive lately. See if they can make another stop here.
Going to be a flag on Pius that gets a little bit of better field position for Fremont. And 56 seconds to go. Pius just pouring it on, 21-7. They had Matt Bowie on a rushing score. And after a 3-and-out, punted it away, and Fremont muffed the punt. Pius very quickly scored with Sammy Manzito to go up 21-7. Gonna pitch it out to Moore. Moore trying to find something, brought down behind the sticks. Fox gonna keep running.
Interesting play call by Fremont to run the ball here. Looks like they might just want to try to run out the clock into halftime, recoup, and come back out strong in the second half. We'll see what they choose to do.
Bring up second and this time keeps ticking. 20 seconds left. We may take a Hail Mary shot here. No, they're just going to knee it out. Going to the half. Pius. Up 21-7. Going into the half. What a performance so far by the Bolts. See you back here for the second half, folks. Welcome back, everybody, to Aldrich Field for the second half of Pius versus the Fremont Tigers. My name is Jeffrey Calhoun, a senior here with Bo Stamper here on color, the junior here, and Pius is roaring up 21-7 going into halftime, and they're about to get the ball back. So, as we have a couple minutes to kill before the half, I'll have Bo go ahead and, as it is senior night, go over the seniors in the marching band tonight. Bo?
All right, so we have Ellen Brox, daughter of Tim and Melissa Brox. Gage Campbell, son of Carl and Lisa Campbell. Felicity Davis, daughter of Matt and Jennifer Davis. Jacob Dossel, son of Jeff and Kim Dossel. Emma Earhart, daughter of Alan and Kathy Earhart. John Gable, son of Gil Anderson and Catherine Gable. Joseph Heimbrecht, son of Kurt and Mary Heimbrecht. Emma Colbett, daughter of Chris and Amy Colbett. Xavier MacArthur, son of Trevor and Catherine MacArthur. Simon Menchow, son of Todd and Laura Menchow. Samara Murray, daughter of Stephen Murray and Andrea Murray. Dominic Nguyen, son of Francis Nguyen and Anna Pham. Isaac Niedergases, son of Eric and Don Niedergases. Lisette Rodriguez, daughter of Porfirio Rodriguez and Maria Vasquez. Claire Roars, daughter of Paul and Sarah Roars. Kyle Socha, son of Stephen and Jennifer Socha. Jillian Soden, daughter of Kelly and Amber Soden. Tess Timmerman, daughter of Peter and Jean Timmerman. Catherine Taverdi, daughter of Doug and Melissa Taverdi. Bryn Troba, daughter of Jason and Andrea Troba. So we thank you, Pius X Senior Marching Band.
And on a side note, Pius's marching band has been phenomenal this year. They've gotten a 1, which is the highest score you can get at every competition this year. They will be going to state and have a chance at getting their highest score in school history. So congratulations to them. And in other athletic news, both Pius boys and girls cross country went to state today in Kearney. The results of that have yet to be announced, but congratulations to those two teams and this entire Pius athletic department. So it looks like they'll add about 3 minutes back to the clock for halftime as the teams continue to warm up. And we'll hop back on here with you in a second. And we are back once again. If you are just joining us out here at Aldrich Field for Fremont versus Pius, my name is Jeffrey Calhoun, a senior here with my partner Bo Stamper here on color analysis and camera. About a minute left to go before halftime. Pius up over Fremont 21-7, getting the ball back to start. And Fremont's been pretty stagnant since that first touchdown. Pius has scored 21 unanswered. While Pius's playoff dreams are not there, being 2-6, Fremont's are. Sitting at 4-4, 18th in the state, trying to get up to 16. A lot of people expected Fremont to come out guns blazing and just roll through Pius to get to the state playoffs. But Pius, not pulling any punches, going to the air a lot more, playing great football.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's been great to see, and it's been all aspects of the game for Pius. They've just been doing well, and it's not only their offense doing well, their defense has also been doing great. Their special teams have come up with some big plays, especially on the muff punt and the blocked punt. It's been a great game all around for Pius, and we'll see if they keep it going in the second half.
So Fremont will get ready to kick it off, and I think the big key here to winning this game is not letting being up 14 get to your head. Yes, they've been rolling. Yes, they've been playing amazing. But we've seen many times this year at both the college and NFL level, leads getting to teams' heads early on and ending up blowing it away. Pius cannot let that happen. They just have to keep their foot on the gas on both sides of the ball to pull off a huge upset here at home. So Nathan Jones, the sophomore, will kick it away to the Thunderbolts. Skrupa and Manzito, the dynamic duo, back to return. And we are off for the second half. Skrupa gonna run to his right. Skrupa gets a block. Skrupa powering forward. And will be down around the 24-yard line. Pius' offense will come back out on the field.
So we'll see if Pius' offense can keep the momentum that they had from the first half. They've been looking very good in the air and on the ground. And I feel like a lot of success is from throwing in the air because usually there's a one-dimensional team with their run.
Pecci just going to hand it off to Matt Bowie. Matt Bowie powering forward. Look, coming into this game, Matt Bowie had 757 yards, I believe it was. I have to guess that about 747 of them were after contact. This kid cannot get brought down. Most running backs would have been down right about the sticks there, but he pushed forward to get an extra 4 or 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 5. So Bowie will actually come out for a play. He tweaked his foot earlier in the game. He was able to go back in, but is probably trying to just take it easy for now. And plus, Pius has a great running back corps. Pecci gonna hand it off and around. Skrupa. Back to Pecci. Oh, picked off! End around did not work. And Fremont's gonna score off of the interception.
So Pius tried to do a trick play, had a reverse going, and had Cole Skrupa trying to pass it to Tyrus Pecci, almost like a Philly special. But Fremont played it well in defense, got the interception, brought it back for 6. So great start for Fremont here in the second half.
That was the big thing that you had to worry about, is if Pius was going to start out coming a little cocky, and it ended up hitting them a little bit. So kick will be up and good. Fremont scores for the first time since the first quarter and digs into that lead. Pius still up 21-14 a minute into the first half, or the second half, correction. Pius' offense will now get another shot to score. They cannot let this demoralize them, though. It was a bad play. It happens. Pius cannot let go of this lead if they want to win. So Skrupa and Manzito are going to go back again to return. Nathan Jones will kick off again. Nathan Jones. And it's going to go to a man farther up. Trying to get a lane, reverses field. That was Sutko there on the return.
Pius offense will come back out onto the field. See if they get anything going here on this possession.
And again, don't change the play style. It was one bad play. The air has been amazing for Pius tonight. Don't try to go back conservative. Do what you've been doing. One broken play. And tons of great ones. Pecci just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie's going to power forward for about 3-4 yards.
I feel like Pius has really even brought in a third aspect. They already had the run. They're getting the pass here. And they also have Tyrus running the ball, which they had not been doing beforehand. So it's really nice to see. Hopefully they'll keep it going here the second half.
Pecci just going to hand it off to Bowie again. Bowie going to try to power forward, but going to get stuffed around the line.
So I'll bring up third down here for the Bolts.
And it may not be a bad idea to try to pass here.
I think this is a huge third down here for the Bolts, trying to get a first down. They don't want to go 3 and out here and punt it back to Fremont, who is getting the momentum right now after that pick 6. So huge play here.
Pecci gonna roll to his right. He's gonna throw for it, trying to find someone. Takes a deep shot. Mancino! Oh, broken up. Good coverage. It was a good throw. Manzita was in position, but just could not haul it in. So that's going to bring up 4th and 6.
So it was a well-designed play there. I really liked how they had James Frank going across for a first down, and then they had Tyrus rolling out. And Tyrus elected to go for the deep ball. It's really close, but good defense there by Fremont.
Pecci just gets it off. Low punt, but takes a great Pius roll. And going to be downed around the 17. So Fremont's offense will take over for the first time this half. See what adjustments they've made with 9:13 to go in the third quarter. Pius up 21-14, trying to hold on to a lead.
So we'll see if Pius defense comes out just like they were playing the second quarter. Come out strong, make a few stops. So hopefully they'll keep their momentum for the first half on defense.
Sintek just going to hand it off to Moore. Moore got some room. Moore trying to find a lane, trying to break free. Great run there by Micah Moore. Dragged down around the 40.
It's a good run there for Fremont. The run game was really not working for Fremont in the first half, so I assume that they're trying to get that going in the second half so that they're not only an air team.
1st and 10, 40-yard line. Low snap!
So
Flag
there'll
on
be
the
a
play.
penalty.
Dead ball penalty. Probably going to be a false start.
And it will be a false start against the Tigers. So I'll move them back 5 yards.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 15. And that, frankly, almost may have been a good thing for Fremont, as it was a low snap and would have lost them just about as many yards, if not turned the ball over. So strangely enough, the penalty may have saved Fremont there. 1st and 15, and another whistle's blown. Looks like they're going to sub real quick for Fremont. Sintek throws in and out of the hands of Jack Sorensen. Bring up 2nd and 15. 8:24 left to go in the quarter. Pius up 21-14. Don't go away, folks. This is going to be a huge win if Pius can pull this off. Carter Sintek rolls to his left, looking for something. Low throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 15.
Good coverage there by Pius defense. She'll bring up 3rd down and long here. We really need to stop. Get the ball back. That'd be huge.
And if Hunter Rich just had 2 more yards to the side of him, he may have hauled that in, but he didn't. So that'll bring up 3rd and 15. Very long play and a huge play for this Pius defense. Sintek going to send 3 guys out to the left. Puts Sorensen in motion. Moves to his right. Sintek pressured. Deep shot. Too tall. Tended there for Drew Sell, and that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
Really close to being completion right there. If it would have been, there was some green grass there. With only 1 man to beat. So a huge play, and that'll bring a 4th down and long, which will force Fremont to punt.
So again, 4th and 15 for Fremont. They're going to go ahead and punt this ball away. Special teams has been a problem for them tonight. Let's see if they can get it right this time. They'll get the punt off. Going to take a nice Tigers roll. Be down around right at the 20-yard line. Just kept rolling. So Pius's offense will take over again. Pius's offensive drives has not been the greatest so far. First resulted in a pick 6. Second, they just ran the ball and had a 3 and out. So they'll see if they can get things going on this 3rd drive. So 1st and 10. Let's see what Coach Carney decides to call. Petchy's going to have 3 men to his right. Petchy going to throw for it right over the middle. He hauled that in. Dangerous pass. But Stodd managed to get that one in.
So Fremont had tight coverage on the play, but Stodd was able to haul it in.
It's going to be a timeout for an injured player. Bring up 2nd and 2 from the 27. Second and 2. Petchy, high snap, just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie stiff arms a man, stiff arms another. Matt Bowie!
Wow, what a great, powerful run there by Matt Bowie. Stiff arming a guy and running, and finally got tracked down. 2 people on him, but a great run for 1st down, and they're threatening to get into Tigers territory.
And Tennessee called. They want their running back back. Looks like we got Derrick Henry this time around. No, fake handoff. Tyrus Petchy gonna run it. Gets a block from Staub. Tyrus Petchy, 1st down, midfield.
So Pius will get into Tigers territory here at about the 49-yard line.
You know, having Castillo, Bowie, Strupla, Dustin, all at tailback, amazing job, just wasn't enough. So we're gonna let our quarterback run it a little bit, and guess what? He can do it on the ground too. 1st and 10, midfield for the Bolts. Trying to extend the 21-14 lead over Fremont with 7 minutes left to go in the quarter. snap to Pesci. Play action. Pesci gonna throw. James Frank just couldn't get up to speed.
I'll bring up second down and 10 for the Bolts.
Midfield here trying to make it that much harder for Tigers to come back. And here's the thing, Fremont's offense hasn't scored since the first quarter. The only score they've had since then is a pick six. Pesci trying to make a decision. He's going to run with it, gets a block. Tyrus Pesci. Got about 7 yards there.
So he'll use Pesci's legs again. And let me say, I think this has really been one of the best games for play calling that Pius has had throughout the year. It's really been good, a lot less conservative, been thrown in the air, making some risky plays, but it's really come out for the good for Pius.
And here's the thing, while this may be the last game of the year, that duo that is Bowie and Pesci, they're juniors. They're back next year. So is Cole Skrupa. This team, if they continue to play like this, they have a great team going into next year. Pesci. Here we go. Gets hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. Looked like he caught it, fumbled it, picked it back up, and kept running. But they're going to call it incomplete. So decision time here. 4th and 4. What do you do? Bo, what you think?
Man, it's a tough call. I mean, I would be okay with going for it because that Pius defense has looked really salty, so even if they do get the ball back, Fremont will still have to go about 55 yards. It's a tough call to make right here, so looks like they'll keep the offense on the field.
No, I agree, but it's a strange decision. They pulled Matt Bowie out for this play. This is his element. Strange decision there. Pesci pressured immediately, throws! Oh, and they're gonna lose yards on that play. Fender would have been better to just let the ball hit the ground there, but
pressure by Mason Limbach on the play. Just flew right through the line and was right in Pesci's face right as he got the ball. Didn't have much time to look for a receiver, so dumped it to Dustin, but was not able to get some yards out of the play.
So it's going to bring a 1st and 10 at Fremont's 49-yard line with 6:43 to go in the quarter. Sintek just going to hand it off to Moore. Trying to grab him by the ankles, can't get him. Micah Moore going to get pushed out around the 37, it looks like. Fender there on the tackle. First and 10 from the 41-yard line. One receiver each side. Sintek going to hand off to Moore. Moore trying to find an edge. Can't get there, but gets about 3-4 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 38. Sintek going to roll to his right. One man covered. And it's going to be incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 7, correction.
So a huge 3rd down play here for the Bolts. I wonder if the Tigers will go for the first down or maybe just try to get a couple yards, because this is probably 4 down territory right now.
Yeah, again, you're in that weird zone between the 40 and 30 that's just too far to punt, too close to punt, too far to kick. But Pius' defense has been locked down tonight. This is going to be a huge play for them. Syntek sends Selin in motion. Going to roll to his right. Trying to find a man. Selin wide open. And Drew Selin going to haul that one in. Left all alone. Got moved in motion, which caused some confusion in the secondary. Just had no one by him. Was able to toe tap and get the first down. Bring up 1st and 10. Fremont trying to claw their way back into this game and score their first offensive points since the first quarter with 5:48 left to go in the quarter. A handoff to Moore. Moore trying to find something. Moore! Brought down maybe a yard if he was lucky.
Tackles made by Julian Castillo and James Frank.
Two great seniors. Just balling out this entire season for this Pius defense. And here's the thing I think we need to acknowledge. Pius' defense has played great all year, but this is easily the best they've played the entire season, which is already incredible with the way they've played this year. Syntek rolling right, left direction. Syntek looking for something, anything. Tipped, almost picked off. Gonna bring up 3rd and 11.
Dangerous play right there for Fremont. That got picked off.
If Fremont can't convert here, they're going to have a very tough decision to make. This would be about a 45-yarder, which is tough to make at the high school level. You can't punt, you're way too close. And it'd be 4th and 11 if they don't get anything here. One receiver each side. Syntek looking for something, gonna take a deep shot to the end zone. Anderson is a Southhorn correction. Sorry about that. That was Jack Sorensen there on the completion.
So a huge connection on the play. Looks like there will be a timeout for an injured player.
So Fremont inside the red zone for the first time in a long time tonight, trying to tie this game up. Again, Fremont has not scored offensively since the first quarter. And Syntek will get up and walk off, but hopefully he's okay. That would be a huge blow to Fremont's offense if they lose their starting quarterback.
So it'll be 1st down and goal here for the Tigers. Pius looking for a huge play on defense. Trying not to get this game tied up.
Fremont knocking on the door. It looks like Syntek will come out for a play. I'm trying to figure out who the quarterback is. That's going to be a touchdown for Fremont. Fremont has clawed all the way back, down 21-7, and is a point away from tying the game.
Yeah, and man, has this third quarter been all Fremont so far. Grabbed all the momentum coming out of the half and just kept on riding it.
And kick is up and good. Tie game at Aldrich. 4:48 left to go in the quarter. 21-all. Pius got to get some things fixed as Fremont has scored 14 unanswered points in just over 7 minutes. And here's the thing, I really don't think Pius' offense is the problem. Fremont's defense has just come out and played lights-out football. Pius may have to start being a little more aggressive here with it, though.
Yeah, and you look at it, although they've given up 21 points, a lot of those times it's been because Pius got the ball with a really good field positioning.
And this student section is roaring, trying to give Pius all the help they can get to win their first home game since last year against North Star. So Fremont will kick it off with 4:48 left to go in the quarter. Tie game 21-21. Scrupa and Manzito back again to return. See what Pius can do. Gonna go short and bounce out of bounds around the 17-yard line. So Pius will take over. And it looks like Matt Bowie will come back in. He's been in and out of the game the entire night. Went down earlier in the game with foot injury. So it looks like Pius from the 31-yard line, or 35-yard line, correction. Just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie trying to push forward for about 2 yards. And look, I know Pius may be a little rattled after that. Doing great in the air, and I don't understand why you switch it up. Try to play a little more conservative, because that is what has let Fremont come back. So 2nd and 7 from the 38. Pesci pressured immediately, trying to get away from it. Reverses field. He's going to get sacked.
They had 3 Fremont defense linemen coming after Pesci and avoided one, but then the next one was right there in his face.
I mean, they just roared through that line. So 3rd and 10. Got to do something here. Sutko and Davis will go out to the left. Pesci running around, rolls left, trying to find something, takes a deep shot. Oh, almost picked off.
Pass was intended for James Frank. Was just short though.
It's going to be a 3 and out.
So Fremont defense has been dominant here in the second half. Their offense will get the ball back.
Pius going to go ahead and punt it away, as it is 4th and 10 inside their own 35-yard line. Didn't get a single yard on that play, or on that series, correction. High snap for Pesci. Ooh, he may have gotten a finger on it. It hits the ref at midfield.
So after it hit the ref, it looks like it took a Tiger bounce.
Tyrus, I know there have been a couple of controversial calls this game, but I don't really think that's the right way to express it.
Yeah, Tyrus taking all of his anger out on the ref right there on that punt.
1st and 10. Looks like it'll be about the 47-yard line. So Fremont already inside Pius territory. Looks like Syntec will come back in at quarterback. Moore trying to find a lane. Flag gets thrown. A gain of about 5 there. We'll see what the flag is.
Looks like could have been holding on the offensive line. We'll see what they call it though. So it will be holding on Fremont. So moving back 10 yards, which is huge right there. So it's now, they're out of Pius territory. So it'll be first down 20 here for Fremont.
Rolls to his left, high throw, incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 20. Second and 20 for the Tigers. Syntec looking for something, pressured immediately by Frank. Gets away, throws, caught. Trying to get away. Going to get torn out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Drew Sellen there on the catch.
So it looked like he was about to get sacked there by James Frank. He was able to get the ball off though, out of his hands to Seller. Huge gain right there. First down 10 in Thunderbolts territory.
First and 10 from the 22. Syntec just going to hand it off. That's not Moore there, is it? No, that's Hudson Cunnings. Bring up 2nd and 8. Just outside the red zone. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Fremont trying to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Syntec throws over the middle. And was it picked off? Intercepted in the end zone. Pius' defense comes up once again. My goodness.
So a huge play right there and a huge interception by Jack Schaefer's. So Pius will get the ball back just as Fremont was threatening to score and take the lead. So huge play right there.
Great play
for the Thunderbolts.
A little overthrown for Syntec, and Schaefer's just dove in there. So Pius intercepts the ball. Tie game 21-21 with 1:56 left to go in the quarter. Pesci just going to hand it off. Bowie's got a lane. Stiff arms a man. Matt Bowie with the first down run there. And Pius got a little bit more life after that interception.
So we'll see if Pius can keep that momentum going. Try to drive down that field. They put some points on the board, take back the lead.
Great run there for Bowie. Bowie's been a bruiser, getting about 4 yards per play, but I don't know if he's had many first down runs this game. Bowie gonna run it again, trying to spin out. Looks like that'll bring up about 2nd and 6. From the 35-yard line. Minute left to go in the quarter. Tie game 21-21. Pesci gonna fake the run, pass to Bowie. Bowie hasn't received much this year, and he's gonna do it here. My goodness, man, Bowie!
Wow, what a great executed play right there. The screen had some lead blockers going out there. So a huge gain to put Pius inside of Tigers territory. Really what they needed right there, and looks like the momentum is back to Pius.
Bring up 1st and 10, and they may run out the clock here just to get to the 4th quarter. Gonna hand it off to Dustin. Dustin slips, keeps going. Someone's helmet popped off, and he got about 5 yards there. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. Tie game, 21-21, Pius driving. Oh, and as we go into the 4th quarter, there's going to be a penalty on Fremont for a face mask to push Pius even deeper into Fremont territory. And as we go into the 4th quarter, Pius does their Gameway Do It cheer. One of the greatest traditions here at this school. Folks, looks like there's going to be 2 seconds here on the clock for the 3rd quarter. Wow, and that's a big penalty. Puts Pius inside the red zone. They'll go ahead and just run it out to the 4th quarter. Tie game, 21-21, Pius versus Fremont. Pius, after the break between quarters, bring up 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. This would be a historic win for Pius, as in the last 2 years, Pius is 4-0 against North Star and Lincoln High and 0-13 against every other opponent. They have not won since they beat Omaha North on October 25th, 2019. They have not won at home since they beat North Star last season. This would be huge, and I mean huge, despite not being able to make the playoffs for the Thunderbolts. Pesci sending a lot of receivers out, all alone in the backfield. Going to throw out to Frank. James Frank! Pushed out around the 10. Picked up speed real quick.
So Pius just keeps on marching down the field, looking for the end zone.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1, about the 11-yard line. Pius trying to regain the lead here.
Interesting play call, not have a running back in the backfield right there on 2nd down and 1.
Pesci, quarterback draw. And it does not work, but actually he may have gotten the 1st down. Does not get much though. We'll see where they spot him. And it'll be 3rd and 1 They'll put a running back in. Guess who? Matt Bowie. Man himself. Coming in for the third and short play. See if Pius's O-line can give him enough space to go. Dustin back there too. Gonna hand off to Bowie. Bowie powering forward, first down.
So I'll bring up first down goal here for the Thunderbolts.
And Pius trying to take back the lead. It's a tie game right now at 21-21 with 11 minutes left to go in the game. But Pius has not given up, Fremont has not taken the lead since the first quarter. Pius trying to control this game. Petchy just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie's going to push forward. Be downed. The forward progress probably around the 4-yard line.
Fremont defense line doing a great job stopping the run so far.
So going to be second and goal at the 5-yard line, it looks like. And Bowie will be the solo back with Petchy in the backfield this time around. Petchy just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie trying to find an edge. Pushing forward. Touchdown, Bolts! Takes back the lead on a Matt Bowie touchdown. His second on the night.
Wow, what a possession there by Thunderbolts. Marched down the field, got a touchdown, took some time off the clock. Was really their goal right there. Great execution. And I'll put them above the Tigers 27-21. Hoping to knock through the extra point now.
Oh, they're going to fake it and go for two. Manzito running around trying to find something. Gets a block. He's going to be drugged down. Interesting play call there. Not exactly sure why they'd go for two, but it was failed. Manzito just picked it up, tried to run with it, and nobody was open. Ran around quite a bit, but got dragged down. So Pius will take a 6-point lead, 27-21. A little confused at the play call, as now if Fremont scores and takes the PAT, they've been 3-3 on the night. They will take the lead back, which they haven't had since the first quarter.
So I wonder if that was what Pius had called, or if it was just not the best snap, or what the problem was there on that play. So it'll be 27-21 here in the fourth quarter.
So 10 minutes left to go in the game. Pius just took a lead off of a Matt Bowie touchdown. They're up 27-21 after a botched 2-point conversion. Hope this defense can make a stand and win this game for the Bolts. Jack Schaefer's going to kick it off. Low kick. Trying to get a lane, trying to get around, and pushed out about the 26-yard line. So Fremont's offense will go ahead and come back out on the field. But as they go back on the field, I want to give some attention to, as it is still senior night, the 4 cheerleaders on this Pius Thunderbolts cheer team. Again, 4 cheerleaders: McKenna Adams, Jocelyn Vo, Maya Ford, and Lydia Rawlings. To those 4, special shout out to you guys. You guys have done great your 4 years here, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you and all the seniors here. There are a lot of players, band members, Thunderettes, cheerleaders that have great potentials for college. So for those 4 groups, all of you guys, thank you. 10:09 left to go in the game. Fremont trying to answer. Syntek pitch it back to Moore. Moore's going to get pushed out behind the sticks and pushed out pretty hard as he rams into the net of the practice kicker.
So that Pius student section still roaring, staying loud here.
Look, and here's the thing. This Pius team has endured so many losses, especially at home, and this crowd is nuts. I could see a field rush after this. This would be a huge win for them, especially beating a team like Fremont. Syntac, low snap, running around, pressured. Syntac trying to find something, anything, throws! And it's going to get called incomplete.
Looks like it hit the turf right before it got to the receiver, so it'll be an incomplete pass.
Just couldn't find anything. Hunter Rich was running around trying to break free. It's just a little too low.
Looks like there could have been a holding on the offense line for Carter Blowers. He was going for the quarterback. Will not call it, so Fremont is fortunate.
Looks like it'll be 3 and 11 here. Huge play for Fremont's offense. Syntac sends Sellen in motion. Looking, short pass out to Sorensen. Sorensen got a lane. Sorensen with a block. Can they catch him? Manzito, the only man to beat. No, they can't. Touchdown. Tie game.
So great executed play there by the Tigers. Looked like they were going to pass the other side of the field, but then turned around and found their man. And some great lead blocks right there and got the touchdown. So I'll go for the PAT for the lead.
Longest play of the night for Fremont on that Jack Sorensen reception. Trying to take the lead here. Pick is up. It is good. First lead since the first quarter. 28-27 over the Bolts. 9:37 left to go in the game. Pius got to answer. Now Fremont has scored 21 of the last 27 points. And that was the big thing, is Pius could not let this get away from them. They had to keep their foot on the gas. They definitely have time here to get back into it. But the tough thing is, even if they do score, there's still going to be time for Fremont to respond with 9:37 left to go in the game. So Nathan Jones will come back onto the field to kick off for Pius. And we'll have Skrupa and Manzito back again in the backfield to return. Let's see if Pius can respond here. Low kick. Gonna be a line drive to Manzito. Manzito picks it up, tries to run, gets a block. He's gonna get brought down around the 25-yard line by Hunter Rich. Manzito had a bit of room, just Hunter Rich broke out of that block. Got him, he probably could have gotten a couple extra 5 yards or so if that block had worked out. So Pius will take over 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. One man back there with Tyrus. Pesci, handoff to Bowie. Bowie stiff arms a man. Plows through a few more. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 7 after that Matt Bowie run. Pesci looks like he's going to throw for it. Pump fakes. Deep shot. Manzito. Oh, flag is thrown. And it's probably going to be pass interference. We'll see what the official call is. going to be holding against Fremont. We'll see where they decide to spot it. Again, 8:46 left to go in the game. Pius down by a point, 27-28. And looks like it'll be 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Huge penalty that helped out Pius. Petchy will just hand it off to Bowie again. Bowie trying to find an edge, reverses field. Matt Bowie up the middle, flag is thrown. Keeps going down at the 40-yard line. We'll check the flag.
A great, powerful run there by Bowie. Was able to find the right gaps, had a good read. Able to pick up some yards there on the play.
Sadly, it looks like that penalty is going to be against Pius. See what the call is, but it pushed him back quite a bit. Heartbreaker for the Bolts. Bring up 1st and 25 from the 34-yard line. 8:37 left to go. Pius down a point. The receivers have been playing well tonight, but Fremont's secondary has just stepped up so much. Petchy pressured immediately and going to be sacked. Loss of about 8 there. That is not what the Bolts wanted.
Sack was there on the play by Mason Limbach. It's been a huge key player for the Tigers so far on defense. He's come up with some very big tackles. That was huge. This will make it 2nd down and 24.
2nd in a country mile for the Bolts. Got to get to the Pius 46 for a 1st down. They're at the Fremont 27. Got 4 receivers out. They're just going to run with it on this play. Surprising play, but it might work out. Matt Bowie down around the 40-yard line. Got a good chunk of that yardage back. About a 12-yard run. Going to be about 3rd and 12. Bowie did a great job finding the edge there. Had a lot of guys after him, but just... similar formation. Petchy gonna step back to throw this time. Takes a deep shot. Oh, that's gonna be picked off. 2nd pick of the night.
He was looking for Cole Scrupa on the play.
Just tried to force it there. Tough break for the Bolts. So bring up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line after the interception. 1 receiver out to each side. Sintek going to hand it off to Moore. Moore going to push forward. Got about a yard there. 7:21 left to go in the game. Fremont trying to hold on to a 1-point lead. Second and 7 here. Going to go into a very similar formation for the Tigers. Sintek going to move a man in motion. Sintek will just hand it off again. Moore reversing field. Moore stiff arms a man. He'll be just short of the sticks. Bring up, looks like 3rd and 1.
Was brought down there by Jack Schaefer's and Sam Manzito. Bring up 3rd down and 1. If Pius could get the stop here, that'd be huge. Fremont, you would think, would punt the ball back to Pius.
Oh, switches up formation, a little bit of confusion. He's not going to get there! Huge stop for the Bolts with 6 minutes to go.
Great execution by the defense. Was able to stuff them at the line.
And looks like they're going to bring their punt team on.
So a huge stop there for Thunderbolts. So they'll get the ball back, bring the offense back on the field, see what they can do with it.
Got to be careful here for a fake punt. If they succeed on a fake punt, they may be able to put this thing away, so got to be careful here. That's why Pius has sent so many people up. High snap, and they will just punt it away. Short punt. Takes a nice Fremont bounce. And be down around the 27. Pius got 5 minutes, down a point. See what they got. All right, Bo, 5:12 left, down a point. I think Pius has got to do to take this lead back and potentially win this game.
I think they got to keep with their strategy. It's been working for them so far. Just got to trust it. Take some deep balls here and there. We'll see what they can do.
Petch is going to hand it off to Bowie again. Bowie pushes a man aside. The Swarm got maybe a yard there. The clock will keep running. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, though, so that is one thing to keep in mind. Both teams can stop the clock if they want. Bowie's going to get a very generous spot here. Bring up about 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. Petchy waves a man to his right. Petchy just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie got a big hole. Closes quite quickly as he gets maybe a yard or 2.
So that'll bring up a huge 3rd down play right here.
Massive. Got about 4:20 left to go in the game. Down a point. You have to convert here. Petchy put 2 receivers on each side, and Bowie's got behind him. 3rd and 4. Petchy looking around. Screen pass to Bowie. Bowie's got room. 1st down. 1st down, Thunderbolts. Matt Bowie having probably the best night of the year. Hasn't done much receiving this year, but had a couple good receiving plays this year. 3:53 left. Pius down by 1. And knocking on the door, Fremont territory is there at the 44-yard line. High snap. Petchy gonna throw this time around. She got the tackler! Down at the 11! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, Jackson Finder! What a play! Caught that around the 19-yard line and just powered forward for about 8 more yards.
Huge play right there, really what Pius needed. Looked a little slow, but was a huge play that they needed, and I'll bring them inside Tigers territory.
The only potential negative to that play that I see is there's 3:44 left on the clock, and you really do not want to give Fremont a ton of time to score, but nonetheless, a great play and a great catch by Jackson Finder. Looks like they're going to mark it as 1st and goal. Petchy going to throw to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete, but a flag is thrown.
So it looks like they'll move Thunderbolts back.
So that's going to be a penalty on Pius. Bring up 1st and goal from the 15 then. Going to send Joe Staub in. Sub out for, looks like Cole Scrupa there. Well, yes, they did lose 5 yards, but also now it's still 1st down. So that gives them another shot. So this penalty may not have been the worst thing in the world. Pecci gonna roll to his left, trying to find someone. Oh! Pius looking for a flag, and it looked like Frank was tugged. Pius student section is not happy. Then looked like there was a bit of a tug there on James Frank, but no flag was thrown, so it'll be 2nd and 15. Goal to go situation. Down a point with 3:35 left to go in the game. Pius trying to get a huge win here tonight. Pecci gonna roll to his right. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He's gonna run for it! Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Thunderbolts take the lead back with 3.5 minutes.
Golly, great possession there by Pius. And a great run by Pecci for the touchdown. Looked like they might have been in trouble in his 2nd down and 15. But Pecci used his legs and got the touchdown. So that'll put Pius back ahead of the Tigers. Huge play.
So, okay, question here. You're down 5. You go for 2 here?
You know, I say you do go for 2 right now.
Agreed. Looks like they're going to call a timeout to talk about that again. They tried to go for 2 earlier. Not sure if that was planned or just a botched snap, but it ended up failing and put them behind a point and now puts them in the situation where they're down 5. You got to think, do you just go for 1 and just pray that if they score, they miss the PAT and go into overtime, or try to go for 2 so that if they score, it ties this game up, pending they make the PAT and goes into overtime?
Yeah, I think that they have to really go for 2 right here. You can't rely on them missing in PAT, which they have not done all night. And not to mention, even if it is not successful and they don't get it, they're still up by 5, so a field goal does not put Fremont ahead of them.
And again, this Pius defense has been very strong this half. Fremont has scored 3 touchdowns. Pius's defense has only allowed 2, and one of them was just on one play that was about 80 yards. So Pius's defense has been very strong. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here and try to go up 7 to take a 35-28 lead with 3.5 left to go. Pecci's got Bowie behind him. It's been reliable all night. Staub to his left. Pecci gonna run with it. Untouched. 2-point conversion is good. Pius takes a 7-point lead with 3.5 left to go. Tyrus Pecci untouched.
That was a great play, and it was awesome blocking there by the offense line and Matt Bowie as the lead blocker. Great execution.
Now look, this is great for Pius. I'm not going to lie. This is amazing. I'm happy for them, but they cannot get too hyped here. There's still 3.5 minutes left. Fremont's offense, well, it has been, for the most part, outplayed by Pius's defense. Still has a very good shot. They have 3 timeouts left, 3.5 minutes, down 7. They have a chance, and trying to get a playoff bid, it wouldn't surprise me if Fremont just tries to, if they score, end it and go for 2.
Yeah, if they do score, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Pius has already gone to overtime once with Lincoln High at Lincoln High, and we came out with the win.
So
But hopefully it doesn't get to that. Hopefully the Pius defense can make a stop.
Agreed. But yes, Pius is 1-0 this year in overtime games. A double overtime thriller against Lincoln High on the road. But it'd be a lot better to win this in regulation. See what Fremont's got. Caught around the 11, gonna pitch it back out. Not sure how well that's gonna work. Ooh. Slammed down around the 30-yard line. So the Tigers will take over. 1st and 10 from the 32. Up, correction, down 35-28, but they have plenty of time. They have 3 minutes, 20 seconds, all 3 touchdowns. Pius's defense has to step up here. And this student section is roaring. I can barely hear myself talk. Syntac pressured immediately. Looking for something. Syntac low throw. Going to be caught. They may have stepped out of bounds, but they didn't call it. It looked like he had stepped out of bounds, but Drew Sellen is going to be dragged down at the 24-yard line. Too bad there's not a review. Looked like Sellen stepped out around the 34, but they're going to give it to him and place him at the 29-yard line. Huge first play. Pius is lucky they got that 2-point conversion.
And man, they need to keep an eye on that Drew Sellen. He has been a huge playmaker for the Tigers.
Oh, and Sellen's wide open once again. First down, Drew Sellen. Second big. Pius gotta protect him more. That'll be first down. Oh, hold on. They're not moving the sticks. And it looks like there's gonna be a penalty against Fremont. So that first down is gonna get taken off the board. And they're gonna get pushed back, looks like about 5 yards. So 1st and 15 from Pius's 30-yard line. Fremont down 7 points with 2:44 left to go, trying to claw their way into the playoffs. As they are 4-4 and 18th in the state, and they got to get to at least 16 to make the playoffs. 3 receivers left. Syntac gonna roll to his left, try to find something, and got a man about 5 yards short of the sticks.
Now it looks like there might have been a flag.
Wow.
Or something that Fremont does not agree with.
Let's see what the call is. They're not moving the sticks. No, it looks like they'll go ahead and give it to him. Not sure what the discussion was about. But it'll be 2nd and 4. Second and 4 from the 19. Fremont trying to score, and whistle is blown. Looks like a timeout's going to be called. So Fremont will use their first timeout of the half and discuss what to do here. So as Fremont comes out of the timeout, it's going to be 2nd and 4 with 2:38 to go. Pius is up 35-28, but Fremont is once again knocking on the door. Man in motion, going to have 3 receivers to the right. It's going to be Sellen. Syntek. And that's going to be caught. He's got room. Did he get in? He may have been pushed. He got pushed out right before. Great catch and run there by Micah Moore, the electric running back. So it's going to be first and goal from the 1 yard line, down 7, 2.5 minutes to go. Fremont knocking on the door. In my 2 years and 9 games calling this team, this is by far the most entertaining game I have ever watched. First and goal, 1 yard line. Quarterback sneak. See what the call is. Touchdown Fremont. Tigers within a point. Are 4 for 4 on PATs tonight.
Now, even if they do knock this through, it'll be a tie game, and Pius still has 2 minutes and 19 seconds with the ball.
And they have 2 timeouts, an electric running back. They don't even have to score a touchdown. They just have to get in field goal range. And it's good. It looked like it was hook and wide left, but they're going to call it good. That was close. So, tie game, 35-35, 2:19 to go. Bo, did you expect anything like this?
No, I did not. And it's really been great because this game could have been a lot different. Fremont, you would expect to be coming out fighting and stuff. Pius not going for a playoff bid. But it's been great to see him come out, give it their all, and it's great to see it being 35-35 right now.
Especially after last week, Pius went on the road and lost to Norris by more than 20 points. This is a game that, being the last game for Pius and Fremont trying for a playoff bid, you expected Fremont to play a lot stronger and Pius not to play as well. But they've played lights-out football against a good 4-4 team. So Pius will get the ball back with 2:19 to go. Tie game, 35-35, 10 combined touchdowns, 70 combined points this game. And on top of those 10 touchdowns, you had a 2-point conversion as well as Pius botched a PAT. This game has had everything. I mean, truly had everything. All we're missing from this game is a safety. And strangely enough, a field goal has not happened, but my gosh. I could not have asked for a better last game to call for this Pius football team. Be kicked off. Going to be short. It's returnable. Pushed out to the 34-yard line. Good starting position for this Pius offense with 2:14 to go.
The kickoff is returned by Joe Succo, senior. So with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, Pius will take the field on the 39-yard line.
First and 10 from the 35. Correction, the 39. Pecci. No, fake handoff. Just throws it into the ground. Lucky they didn't get called intentional grounding. So bring up 2nd and 10 from the 39. Gonna have Frank real close inside to the left. Pecci gonna try to throw, takes a deep shot. Oh, incomplete.
Fremont corner had really good coverage on the play. Well, it was a good pass. It was there, just great coverage.
He was right up against him. It was perfect coverage. I mean, but 3rd and 10 with 2 minutes to go, tied 35-35. Huge 3rd down for Pius as they do not want to give the ball back to Fremont. Pecci just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie trying to find something. Pushes forward, going to be about 4th and 5, and you have to punt it here. The guy who loves exciting football games wants them to go for it, but it's 4th and 4 inside your own territory. You got to punt it away.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kept the offense on the field right now and tried to go get a hard count, try to draw them off sides.
That I could see. That I very much could see, but I don't think they're going to actually go for it here. Clock is still running, though. Neither team has called a timeout, which is interesting, as Fremont has 2. Down to about 80 seconds. Clock is still. Timeout is called with 69 seconds left to go in the game. Tied 35 all between Fremont and Pius. So Pius will come back onto the field. 4th and 4. No, it looks like they're going to go ahead and punt it away. But again, as Bo said, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do a hard count, draw them off sides. They're just going to punt it away. Good punt for Pecci. Takes a good Fremont bounce. It's going to be downed around the 27-yard line. All right, Bo, you're Fremont. You got a minute left. It's a tie ball game. Trying to get a playoff bid. Do you try to get this down the field in a minute as Pius has 2 timeouts left? You only have the 1. Or do you just knee it out and go to overtime?
I think they should go for it. I think they need to try to do the same. Find their star receiver, Drew Sellen, who's made a huge impact on this game. See where they get on the first few plays, and if it doesn't really work out, then yeah, probably kneel it. But for now, see if you can get some yards in these first few plays.
So let's see what Pius' defense can come up with and what Syntek can do. Syntek moves a man over to his right side. That'll be more. Syntek rolls right. Oh! Hard hit. Hunter Rich is blown up there. I'll call it complete, but Hunter Rich got his bell rung. It's going to be 2nd and 4 with 54 seconds to go. All tied up. 35 all. Syntek going to roll to his left. He's going to throw for it. Got a man. First down. Midfield. Gets out of bounds, so it'll stop the clock with 47 seconds left to go.
Man, and Fremont is doing a good job here on this drive. Throwing it to the sideline, being able to get out of bounds, stop the clock. They're already at the 50-yard line. There's still 47 seconds left.
Pius' defense got to do something big. Cover the sidelines. Try to get an interception. Do something. Should be a demoralizing loss. Syntek pressured. Frank running off the edge. Flag is thrown. From the sounds of the crowd, it may be against Fremont. Pass is complete. And it is going to be against Fremont. That's going to be a holding call. And what would be a 2nd and short is now going to be, see where they spot him, but it looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 20.
That is a costly penalty right there. It'll move Fremont back to their 30-yard line.
So that'll be, gosh, 1st and 30. A timeout will be called by Pius with 40 seconds left. And look, whoever wins this game, both teams have just played their hearts out. Pius, especially not having the chance at the playoffs, has played lights out. They played their best football all year. And it's sad because on one end, you're probably thinking, where has this football been all year? But on another hand, you have a lot of momentum going into next year. Again, Cole Skrupa, Matt Bowie, Tyrus Pesci, they're all juniors. They come back next year. They're great players. And Pius has produced some solid players, and I'm excited to see what this team can do next year. So 40 seconds left. 1st and 30. Gonna have to cover Scissor, Sellen, and Rich. They're just gonna run it with Moore this time, and they're gonna lose more yards.
So I assume that they're just trying to run out the clock and send it to overtime.
And it looks like that's what they're gonna do, is they have one timeout left and they don't call it. That's what they're gonna do. There's 30 seconds left on the play clock and 20 seconds left on the game clock. So it looks like they're just gonna run it out into overtime. We get some free football, folks. $35 all here out at Aldrich. What a game. I mean, absolutely, what a game. So as we stated before, Pius is 1-0 this season in overtime games. They beat Lincoln High in double overtime earlier this season. Ended up actually being a double overtime game. Fremont this year has not had an overtime contest. So there's no basis to know how great they'll be in overtime. But again, 35 all. And it looks like there's going to be about a 2.5-minute intermission between regulation and overtime. And once again, this would be a historic win for Pius. They have not won a game that wasn't North Star and Lincoln High since they beat Omaha South October 25th, 2019. They have not won at home since last year when they beat North Star. And this isn't a team that is as bad of a record as North Star or Lincoln High. This is a quality team. They're 4-4 and fighting for a playoff bid. And even the fact that they were able to fight this hard, stay in this game, is amazing.
Yeah, you got to tip your caps to them. They've been doing a great job. Which you'd think that some of them might come out maybe not as motivated. But they've come out just throwing, and they've been doing great, so it's great to see.
So a minute left between this intermission of regulation and overtime. And as I kind of alluded to before, this is my senior year, so this will most likely be my last game calling. Bo and my other partner Isaac, who could not be here with us tonight, will take over next season. I'm excited to see what they can do. In my 9 games, we've had a lot. We've had defensive standoffs. We've had blowouts. We've had games that have gotten so bad that we've had to implement a running clock, and I was out of here at 8:30. But this is something truly special, and I could not ask for anything better. So, Pius' captains will come out onto the field on senior night nonetheless. I mean, what a great way to go out for these seniors.
Well, folks, this is probably just what high school seniors wanted. Another quarter of football left in their high school career.
I mean, especially if Pius can win this game, this is a memory that these seniors will have forever. The players, the cheerleaders, the band, the Thunder Reds, even the student section. Just a great job by this team. Thank you all again for tuning in. And again, as far as captains go, it is Joe Staub, Julian Castillo, Tyler Kirkman, and Marcus Dustin there. So Pius will aim for the north end zone. Can't tell who gets the ball to start. As the refs do not have mics hooked up to them. But we'll find out here real soon. And this Pius student section is rocking.
Yeah, and they have been all night, so it's been great to see. So it looks like the Tigers will start on offense. Or no. Looks like Pius will start on offense. As you can see, Tyrus Pecci's running out in the field.
This is very strange. I don't know what's exactly going on. Tyrus Pecci ran in, but they're at the 10-yard line. So just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie running around, barreling through dudes. Going to be 2nd and 8. So 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Petchy going to have one receiver out to each side. Bowie behind him, just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie got a hole. Bowie got some blocks. Going to be about a yard short of the touchdown.
A great run there, and Bowie has just been great tonight. He's been a huge playmaker for Pius. Not only tonight, this whole year.
So going to bring up 3rd and 2. They're going to substitute real quick. Going to bring in Vincent Trin in place of Joe Staub. Trin had a great first quarter, 2 great plays. Haven't heard much of him since. Jack Schaefer's on the sideline practicing for a field goal if it comes to that. Just going to hand it off to Bowie. Bowie pushing forward. He's going to be short.
So bring up 4th down and about 1.
All right.
So Jeffrey, what's your play call on this one?
I'm not going to lie. I go for it here. Because their kicker has been lights out all night. This would take it to double overtime if they just go for a field goal. They're going to call a timeout. But the way that Fremont's offense has just lit things up in the second half, scored 21 points in the second half on their offense, it'd be better to try to go for it here. I'm not sure that Pius can stop Fremont's offense from winning this game if they just go for a field goal. It's short. Matt Booty's been electric at running back. He's been barreling through people. I'm going to roll with trying to go for the touchdown here.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I think I'd have to agree with you on this play. I think you got to go for it. It's been kind of tough for Pius defense to stop Fremont these last few possessions. I think it's in their best interest to go for it right now. And when you're playing good teams like Fremont, sometimes you got to take a few risks to win the game.
Now, I'm not going to lie, they're expecting a run from Bowie, so I would not be surprised if you see a play-action pass, a pitch out to Manzito, or a high pass out to Staub, as Staub is quite tall and can get above the tackles. Looks like they're going to go in a shotgun. Interesting formation. This close. They're just going to hand it off to Bowie. Touchdown, Thunderbolts! Third touchdown on the night for Matt Bowie, and Pius takes the lead back. 41-35 in overtime. Oh!
Wow, what a great, powerful run right there from Bowie. Came flying in full force, and I don't really know if anyone wanted to get in the way of that. Looked like Derrick Henry right there. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that kick is going to be no good. Ooh, that could come back to haunt the Thunderbolts here later.
Oh, no. That's not good. 6-point game right now, and so Pius defense is going to have to come up with a stop. It's going to be tough.
So Fremont's going to go ahead and take over for their possession. That is a bummer for Pius. That really could come back to bite them, but they do have the lead 41-35. So Pius strikes first and takes a 41-35 lead in overtime. And Fremont will come over to take their possession. Again, Pius missed the PAT. So we'll see what Fremont can do here. Just going to hand it off to Moore. Moore going to get a few yards there.
Marcus Dustin came flying in. Kind of blew up the play. Was able to scrape off the first lead blocker.
Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Sintek throws too high for Moore. Great coverage there by Cole Scrupa. Haven't called his name much on defense, but did a great job shutting down Moore.
Bring up 3rd down 7. Obviously, it's 4 down territory right now.
Bring up 3rd and 8. Obviously can't kick a field goal as they are down 6.
So Jeffrey, if you're the Tigers right now, do you go in the air right now, or do you go back to the run game?
It's a tough call, honestly. I'd go in the air as 4th down puts a lot of pressure on this team. Sintek just going to hand it. No, end around. Sintek wide open. Going to be too tall. No, caught. Pushed out at the 1.
Wow.
Wow. Julian Castillo, the star linebacker, makes an amazing play when it mattered most. What a great play by Julian Castillo.
We had that same play earlier in the game, coming out of this first half, and Fremont had a pick 6 out of it.
I mean, Sintek looked like he was in. I mean, there was no one around him, and Castillo just came flying in.
So it all comes down to this, folks. 4th down and 1.
I mean, what a way to end the game. You're down 6. You're probably going to make a PAT, as you are 5 for 5 on the night on PAT. You're vying for a playoff spot. It comes down to one play. 4th and 1 on the road against a 2-6 team, trying to gain momentum into next year and get their first win against someone who's not Lincoln High or North Star in 2 years. Their first win at home in a year. This is how you end the season. This is how you get to the playoffs or give the seniors one of their greatest memories. 4th and 1. Goal to go.
Oh man, it all comes down to this, folks.
Here we go. Playoffs or go home. Syntac under center. He's in. Touchdown Fremont. Tie ball game.
Wow.
41-41.
Well, this will be a great time for a blocked extra point. We'll see what happens.
They're going to come on for the PAT. They're holding their breath at Aldrich. They're holding their breath in Fremont. This crowd will let you know. And it's good. Fremont's going to walk off on the PAT and celebrate. Fremont now has a very good chance at a playoff bid. Wow.
What a thriller there, folks. So Fremont will win this game 42-41.
Look.
So proud of Thunderbolts in that game. Really played their hearts out. But Fremont comes out to win.
What a heartbreaker for the Bolts. But man, they played their hearts out. Matt Bowie had 3 touchdowns, 41 points, more points than they've scored this entire game. Pius played their hearts out again. Skarupa, Pecci, Bowie, among many others, come back next year. So, as I sign off for the last time, Fremont wins in overtime over the Bolts, 42-41. My name is Jeffrey Calhoun, senior here at Pius, here with my partner, Bo Stamper. Thank you so much for a great year. With that, have a good night, everyone.